What a great time to be alive, ladies and gentlemen. Believe.up is the newest way to make a lot of money trading meme coins. If you guys really want to make $1 million in the next 3 to 6 months, trust me, what you are seeing right now is the future. And take a look at how interactive this app is. Regular folks do not even need to know anything about blockchain technology and so on and so forth, because all the buying options are very easy. And you've got many different options, as you can see right over here. And for all the crypto OGs, we do have Solana as one of the payment methods, and this is one of the reasons why I really believe a lot of millionaires are going to be printed. Take a look at all these different opportunities. In today's episode, I will be showing you the alpha, the way to make $1 million utilizing Believe app meme coins in the next 3 to 6 months, and this is something that you cannot afford to miss. Getting started is pretty easy. All you have to do is go to believe.app and scan the QR code, which is going to allow you to download the app via iOS. I don't really know if it's available on Android, but this is what you need to do. So what you need to understand is a lot of millionaires have been printed in the past few days, and I'm sure this has only been active maybe like in the past couple of weeks. And the goodness about this is it is a Solana meme coin, and this is one of the reasons why I am super excited about the many opportunities that are going to be popping up. And this is one of the reasons why you have to use it in conjunction with Axiom Pro. So this works on Axiom Pro. So if you really want to get notifications with only coins that are being launched on Believe.app, all you got to do is go to Axiom Pro, click on the pause tab, and then just simply click on the filters. So what you can do for each and every filter, you can indicate what type of coins you want to be receiving, because there's a lot of different launch pads. There's the pump, there's launch lab, there's bonk, there's bop, there's moonshot. So what you need to do is only highlight launch a coin, because if you go on their Twitter app, you can see that at Launchcoin is their official coin, and this is what is being represented by Believe app, and this is one of the reasons why you have to highlight in all the different filters. So when it comes to new pairs, make sure you only select launch a coin, and then you apply, and then do the same for the migrated filter. So this is going to allow you to only receive notifications that are being created in the Believe.app meme coin, because this is where money is gravitating. There's a lot of influx with regards to this new way of trading meme coins, and this is one of the reasons why I really believe. So the strategy that I really wanted to talk about for the most part is doing the safest thing possible. So you do not really have to break your brain, because there's going to be a lot of rag pulls. As a matter of fact, there has been a lot of rag pulls on Believe app, and this is one of the reasons why. Look at the coins specifically that are being endorsed by Believe app. So if you take a look at this one, for example, Nudo is being endorsed by Believe app, so you know for a fact that these guys are absolutely legit. And this is one of the reasons, rather one of the many fascinating things about Believe meme coins, is due to the fact that they are aiming to go for legitimacy, legit projects that are being created by actual founders who have actually built substantial projects that have really some sort of legitimacy to them. So this is one of the reasons why you have to be careful if you're going to be going for each and every coin that is going to be launched on Believe.app. You're obviously going to be ragged a lot of times. So this is one of the reasons why I'm going and doing it the safest way. I'm only going to be looking at the tweets that are being created by Believe app and following the alpha, because these guys have got access to the market. They've got access to the industry, so they know who's doing legit stuff. And if you take a look at these endorsements, right, a lot of these coins have been doing very well, but you just have to be careful. Okay, so for example, if you copy the contract address and you simply go on Axiom, for example, here we go on Axiom, and in order for you to search, if you have it on pump only, right, it's not going to pop up when you search the contract address, because it's going in the pump only database, and this is one of the reasons why you're not going to see any results. So make sure you unhighlight pump only and go for the OG mode. So if you are on OG mode, you're going to receive all the different apps that are going to be available on the Solana ecosystem. So just simply click on Nudo. As you can see right over here, is about 6.4 million US dollars. There's that liquidity. The volume is like that. So what you need to do is, when you create, or rather when you collect all these meme coins that have been endorsed by the Believe.app platform, now you have to look for the areas of value. Remember what we've been talking about, right? We've been talking about the fair value gap, point of control, and so on and so forth. So look at all these different areas that are going to be very, very likely for the price to come back down. So for example, have your initial support and resistance levels and figure out where the point of control is as far as these coins are concerned. So there is actually an indicator called, the swing session volume profile. You can use an SVP. You can also use, the POC. It's available on these, all these different platforms. You can have it on TradingView and so on and so forth. And this is one of the reasons why, for example, you missed a very good entry right over here. Buying around 4.6 million was a very good opportunity. So what you have to do is you have to figure out where the immediate support and resistance levels are, especially when the developers exit. So as you can see right over here, this is something that we've talked about on my YouTube channel. So in order for you to understand deeply what I'm talking about, just refer to my previous episode because I don't really want to make this extremely long. So look at the initial resistance and support, wait for the price to come back down to the bearish and the bullish order blocks. So in this particular case, right, the bullish order blocks was here for the most part. This is where the point of control is. This is where the fair value is at this particular moment. So obviously the price is going to be going back and forth in these levels. So what you have to do is position yourself by dollar cost averaging, because we might have a situation where the price could end up dropping and going lower. But due to the fact that this particular project has got hype, because number one, it has been endorsed by the Believe app team, it's obviously going to do very well. And you also have to do your background research on all these different founders that are representing these meme coins. So the strategy that I'm giving you is follow the safest way possible. Of course, you can really kill it by going on pulse.com and just basically looking at all the different scans that are being created. As a matter of fact, if you really want to catch those legitimate type of players, right, like the legitimate type of players, and if you want to catch them as early as possible, of course you have to be on pulse and just sort of trench it out and just basically be able to catch it as early as possible. However, in order for you to see the legitimacy, you have to look at all the tweets. And this is one of the reasons why, if you go on actionpro.com, right, go to the Twitter tracker, and at this particular moment, right, it's good for us to sort of remove all these different tweets that we're having, because I just want to laser focus on believe.app tweets that are going to be coming out. So what I'm going to be doing is, when I add the Twitter tracker on action.trade and I'm seeing the tweets that are coming through, right, I'm going to be seeing what's going to be happening on Pulse. So track what is happening on the believe.app, and also try to observe and try to catch these waves early. However, if you focus on high volume players, right, a lot of these coins that are going to be endorsed by believe.app have got an element of insider trading, because a lot of people who are within the believe.app ecosystem, they're going to have access to this type of information. So before the tweet goes out, there's going to be a lot of volume, and this is one of the reasons why you have to use high volume type of filters. Now, I'm not really going to give you specifically which ones you're supposed to use. If you go to my YouTube channel, there's a lot of episodes where I talked about high filters, the best filters for high volume type of plays, and you can sort of figure them out. So basically, go for 100,000 US dollars worth of volume and above as a minimum, and also take a look at the market cap, which is above 100,000 US dollars. So basically, if you go to migrated, right, and you look at the metrics, however, just unhighlight all those things, take a look at the metrics right over here. You can put minimum 100,000 US dollars right over here. Market cap, we can put it at 100,000 US dollars, and the time frame is going to be slightly different, because you are going to be going at least for the past 30 minutes. If you do that, forget about the holders, forget about all that stuff, just click apply. So what's going to happen is you're going to have access to a lot of high volume type of plays. High volume type of plays, as far as believe.app is concerned, is going to allow you to have the best probability of seeing what is really being endorsed by these guys, because they have an ecosystem of influential people who are going to want to take advantage of these. Because Honestly speaking, this is absolutely easy money. So when you are able to track them on Axiom.trade using these filters, just wait and see if it coincides with what these guys are posting. If it happens to be one of the coins that are being endorsed by Believe.up, right? Now you understand that, okay, this is like a very good endorsement. Let me sort of do my best. Let me like trade the hell out of it. Okay, so when it comes to making the most out of Believe.up, right, you've got two options. Number one, discover one of the coins that are going to be popping up early by using high volume indicators. Number two, trade the hell out of these markets because you've got access to the best trading methodologies that I have been teaching. Go back and forth with the support and resistance and just basically be able to accumulate, because a lot of these meme coins are just getting released, so a lot of people do not even know about this information. So if you only hold them for like the next 3 to about 6 months, you're definitely going to be able to make a lot of money. So what I'm going for is I'm going for coins that are being endorsed by Believe.app. I'm waiting for them to have a retracement and I'm buying the hell out of them as they retrace. You understand? Number two, I'm using Action Pro and just basically trading the filters on pulse based on volume. Then I wait for some sort of endorsements either by Believe.app or by a very popular person, and I'm going to be striking them. So that is my strategy to making $1 million in the next 3 to 6 months. So what do you need to do right now? Right now, what you need to do is, number one, be on Axiom.trade. Number two, you need to be able to get yourself Believe.app. Just scan it, add it on your phone so that you can have access to what is actually happening like in the ecosystem. And number two, have access to Sniperoo. So Sniperoo is basically this app that I'm using, which allows me to sort of snipe anything. So right now I'm actually on Twitter, but I am able to purchase using Sniperoo, because if I go to Believe.app, right, and I see that this tweet is absolutely fresh, it's going to take me like a fraction of a second in order for me to get in, because I'm able to purchase via Sniperoo. So basically Sniperoo is a third-party trading app that allows you to snipe coins, Solana based meme coins, and it's a very good fast trading bot. So this is something that you're going to want to have on your trading portfolio, because it's going to allow you to do many crazy things, like for example buy a lot of these meme coins right off of Twitter. So if you've got your Twitter indicator or if you happen to be on Twitter scrolling and then you see that these guys are obviously endorsing something, you can just simply use Sniper, and you guys are going to be able to quickly get in just using a click of a button. So this is something which is going to help you. So Sniperoo link is going to be in the description box below. Axiom.trade link is also going to be in the description box below. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And if you really want to be part of my Telegram group where we talk about many different stuff, this is where I post a lot of alpha. This information is absolutely new. I am probably the first cryptocurrency meme coin influencer talking about Believe.app, and then we are obviously ahead of the curve, and this is one of the reasons why you have to join my private trading group, because we make a whole lot of money. So feel free to email me. The email is obviously right over here. Send me an email saying you want to be part of my private trading group, then I'm going to give you the further instructions on how you should go about it. So yeah, this is one of the best opportunities and you have to take action right now. So yeah, talk to you a little bit later.